Until July 2023, ChatGPT was the fastest growing website in the world. But do you know who was the mastermind behind it other than Elon Musk? It was Sam Altman. However, this man is not just behind ChatGPT. Sam Altman has a Midas touch because he transforms everything he gets involved with into gold. Think about it. He has funded over 100 companies. And we are not talking small-time ventures here. We are talking big names like Reddit, Neuralink, and Airbnb. Wherever Sam goes, it seems like success and innovation are sure to follow. But how did Sam Altman do all that? How did he manage to start so many successful ventures and make them thrive? That's what we are here to show you. This is the success story of Sam Altman.
Welcome to Who the F***? Please subscribe to our channel and get to know everyone you really need to meet.
Who do you think you are?
Sam Altman's story begins in Chicago. He was born there, but then his family moved to the quiet suburbs of St. Louis, Missouri. As a kid, Sam did more than just play with toys. He loved computers and programming. In fact, he cracked the code to programming at the age of 8. Could you imagine? His curiosity was off the charts. He even took a Macintosh computer apart just to see what it held inside. Now let's touch on a more personal chapter of Sam's life. Growing up, Sam knew he was gay, so he found solace and connection through his Macintosh. His computer became his window to the world, his safe space. He dived into AOL chat rooms, finding conversations and communities that resonated with him. At 16, a significant moment arrived because Sam opened up about his sexuality to his parents. School life for Sam was at John Burroughs School, which is known for its academic excellence in St. Louis. But Sam's time there went far more than just about books and grades. He made a bold move that is still remembered today in his school. Once a Christian group boycotted a school assembly on sexuality, so Sam stood up and came out as gay to everyone. He went further. He inspired teachers to create a supportive environment with safe space signs. This changed everything at his school, and in a good way. Stanford University was the next stop on Sam's journey. He studied computer science, but the typical college path wasn't his cup of tea. Just 2 years in and he dropped out. Want to know why? Because he came up with a groundbreaking idea with 2 of his classmates. They built a pioneering app that allowed friends to share their locations. The app was named Loopt, and that's where Sam's journey into the tech stratosphere really began. 2005 was the year that marked a pivotal turn in Sam Altman's life. Fresh out of Stanford, Sam founded Loopt, but Loopt was more than just another startup for Sam. I will tell you why in a moment. For now, let us show you how Loopt caught the eye of Y Combinator, the renowned startup accelerator. At that time, each founder received a modest $6,000, and Loopt shared the stage with the likes of Reddit in the same batch. So, it was a good company indeed. Loopt started to make waves in the industry. It even attracted partnerships with big players like Sprint. The valuation soared to a whopping $175 million, but unfortunately, it struggled to keep users hooked. In 2012, Sam and his team decided to sell Loopt to Green Dot for $43 million. But remember how I told you that Loopt was more than just dollars and deals for Sam? Well, it was about relationships too. Nick Sevo, who was one of Loopt's co-founders, was in a relationship with Sam for 9 years. Their relationship, like their business venture, saw its end when Loopt was sold. Post-Loopt, Sam didn't hit the brakes. He kickstarted Hydrazine Capital with $21 million, including a chunk from his Loopt earnings and funding from billionaire Peter Thiel. Then came 2014, when Sam was 28. That was when he stepped into some big shoes, succeeding Paul Graham as the president of Y Combinator. That was also the year when he was invited by Stanford to give a lecture series there titled How to Start a Startup. Imagine going from dropping out of Stanford to teaching a lecture series there. It was a full circle moment for Sam. By 2015, Sam's name was shining on the Forbes 30 Under 30 list in venture capital. His vision for Y Combinator was that he wanted to get into more science and engineering startups. He even put his money into nuclear energy startups because he wanted to start a nuclear company of his own. And there was a reason for that. Once Sam revealed to the founders of Shipemate that he is always ready for anything. In fact, he has a complete survival kit. He has got guns, gold, antibiotics, and even gas masks from the Israeli Defense Force. There's more. He also owns a piece of land in Big Sur where he can escape. Why all that preparation though? It turns out Sam believes we should be prepared for three things: a lethal synthetic virus, AI turning against humans, or a nuclear war. This fear explains a lot, like why Sam wanted to start a nuclear company. And here is where OpenAI comes into the picture. Sam's concern about AI going rogue was real. So in 2015, he joined forces with Elon Musk and co-founded OpenAI. Their goal was to make sure AI remains a friend, not a foe to humanity. Big names from Silicon Valley jumped on board and poured billions into OpenAI, and we saw the company soar. In 2019, Sam left his role at YC to give his full time and attention to OpenAI. He was made CEO, and that's when he turned the company from a nonprofit to a capped profit organization. As CEO, Sam led OpenAI to release groundbreaking tools like DALL-E and ChatGPT. But his role was not without controversies. Post-2016 election, Altman was not shy about his political views. He openly tweeted against Donald Trump. And then, he did something unexpected. Sam decided to talk with 100 Trump supporters across the US to understand their perspectives. This deep dive into politics sparked rumors in 2018 that he was going to run for the California governor's seat. But Sam denied the rumor and said that he was too busy for politics. Instead, he suggested that he would make a list of suitable candidates that could run for the governor's office. The second big controversy of his life happened just recently. In November 2023, OpenAI's board dropped the bombshell that they had fired Altman as CEO. They revealed some issues with his transparency and communications, but just 3 days later, Microsoft's CEO hired Altman. His fast hiring was a clear sign of Sam's high standing in the tech world. But the drama doesn't stop there. 2 days after joining Microsoft, OpenAI's employees made a bold move. They penned an open letter to the board, threatening to bail and join Microsoft unless the board steps down and brings Altman back. Over 700 employees out of a total of 770 put their names to this demand. In a swift response to this pressure, OpenAI's board reached an agreement to bring Altman back as CEO. So now that Altman is back in the saddle at OpenAI, we are waiting to see what groundbreaking moves he will make next in the tech world. What do you think is next on Altman's to-do list? Share your opinions in the comments below, and before you go, make sure to hit subscribe to listen to more interesting stories. That was all for today's video. Until next time, goodbye.